What is up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. This is Eric the Cosmic Wizard, and this is Cosmic Tarot. And this is going to be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars placement reading. So eat the meat, spit out the bones that will resonate, and leave the rest behind. All right, Gemini. So I just did the pre-shuffle here with the Osho's in, and what I'm getting for this theme today is exhaustion. You all could be feeling very exhausted. You could be feeling very just tired. Like there's just a lot of shit going on here. Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Okay, so this could be surrounded around, this exhaustion could be surrounding this stability and this like wealth that you are accumulating, or like you're about to step into, or you're preparing for. Yeah, I feel like there is definitely some exhaustion here around maybe worrying about it, but then we also have guilt here. So there's like this sense of feeling guilty, as if maybe like, oh, I don't deserve this abundance, like, and like I don't even know where that's coming from, because that don't make no damn sense. No. So you definitely deserve it here. It's this Two of Cups and Eight of Wands energy in reverse that I'm kind of worried about as well, because someone here is like a twin flame or an ex-twin flame, and they want to come back in and maybe spin the block. Ace of Wands, and I know. We don't do second chances over here. We don't do second chances. Great, I got you. Cool. And I'm tell you why we don't do second chances here. But I'm not gonna tell you that don't mean that somebody don't want to do a second chance. Everybody think they might be able to, get past your boundaries here. Like somebody here was planning. Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands. Like this person, and this, is coming up upright. And then I see the Emperor in reverse with the Empress. Can't make this shit up. I was about to bait their ass up. But you know what? They see you as the star. Okay, so this is somebody here who wants to come towards you. But the Emperor in reverse this is someone who needs a confidence booster. It doesn't necessarily have to be like, super aggressive. But also it's not your place to make a man feel good about himself. Nor is it a man's place to make you feel good about yourself, or anybody's place to make you feel good about yourself. Self-love starts the whole process of love. So until you have self-love, you'll never experience true outward love. It's not to be cold or mean, or not to say like, oh, well, you can't, like a lot of unhealed people, yes, they do. They love their kids and shit like that. But it's not the most healthy. You know what I mean? Like a parent who has a lot of traumas themselves, yes, they love their children, but there is complexities and nuances with that. That's why we all got fucked up childhood traumas, because we know our parents love us, right? We know we love our children, but there's shit within us that's not fully healed. And then it's like, and I want to kind of take this from another point of view that I don't ever really talk about, but this is the parent's point of view dealing with the child that is like, I don't want to say difficult, but like, I feel like there's a lot of guilt here around feeling exhausted when maybe it comes towards like a child, or feeling defeated when it comes towards handling like, someone who you're supposed to really like pour all your love into, like your partner, your child, your parents. Like I feel like there's been a lot of missed opportunities here, because you've maybe been focused overly on other people, or you feel like there's like certain things here that you are delaying or not getting to because you're focused on other people. Like, oh, I want to move to Chicago, but I know my family's not going to be able to manage without me. Or I'm not saying this is my family. My family would be just fine without me. Nine of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords in reverse. Maybe that's what you think, but maybe that's not the reality. Your independence could be threatening. And I don't even think I think you are starting to step into I can't live my life for everybody mode. Like, it's starting to click in that, like, I've got to get out of my head about this. What's good for the goose is not always good for the gander. Or, you know, or what's good for the gander, it maybe isn't the best for this goose. Yeah, I like that. You're just a different type of breed. You're just someone who wants to do things. And it's not to, like, upset people. You're not intentionally out here trying to hurt people. You've been someone who's been this is the people pleaser group. Like, this is the people pleasers. We're exhausted, and now you feel guilty for burnt out mom syndrome or something like that. Like the lovers in reverse. Yeah. Like, you've been doing so much for everybody, probably your whole fucking life, that you don't even know who you really are. This what takes us to existence here, because this is the challenge, which is you figuring out who the fuck am I. Like, and I'm not saying that to be rude or anything, because I'm still at my big age of 35, about to be 35 on March 10th. So my birthday's coming up, Pisces season, ding ding. Please help me celebrate my birthday by helping me get to my goal of 10K subscribers. So if you have not subscribed, please do so. I appreciate it. And please hype up the video so we can grow this channel and this community. I would very much appreciate it. And I love you guys. All right, back to this message here, Gemini. Because the lovers in reverse is definitely your energy here as well. Because you have fallen out of, if you ever truly felt like you had a sense of, I'm feeling like a divine guided path. No, it's something I was going to say earlier about guardian angels. Either like call on your angels more, be more mindful of the blessings that you have in your life already to help bring in greater abundance. That's really good. And sincerity, you know. Sincerity and authenticity go hand in hand, and those two things vibrate so loudly when you are in alignment. Like, that is how you know you're in alignment, because you are able to be authentic and it's sincere, and it's like, that is a key indicator of alignment in like your energy field. Oh, my ears are ringing. Yes. Be very, you know, and also like authenticity doesn't necessarily mean comfortability. Like, there are some times where it takes a lot of discomfort to stand in your truth, to really, you know, be your authentic self. And it can be uncomfortable, you know, if it's being yourself in public, you know, or, you know, coming online with the fucking pimple patch on your cheek and trying not to look at it every 3 seconds in the camera while you give your tarot readings. You know, like, this is annoying, but hey, I can't delay the message because my skin wants to break out. You know, all I can do is take my advice and drink water. But, you know, this is your struggle has been to really fall back in love with yourself. Or maybe you feel guilty. Maybe you put on some weight and you feel like you've been having a hard time getting it off. Or this could actually be lovers. Like, you could feel like you missed out on some type of love, or you may not feel the same as you once did for your partner, or you may feel like your partner doesn't feel the same for you. Temperance and the 9 of Swords here in reverse. This could be getting over an ex. You could be trying to get over an ex here, but this person here, this Page of Wands and 10 of Swords, it's like, this is the person that wants to come back and, like, who betrayed you again. Like, this person moved on. This person walked away, or they forced you to walk away because of the betrayal. And now they just want to come back as if nothing happened. The Fool at the bottom of the deck. Like, are you stupid? Like, is this person dumb? Like, don't do that. Like, no. You know, right now you need to focus on heading towards this consciousness. This is your advice for the reading here. You know, is really let your ideas come to life. That's what I'm hearing. 6 of Pentacles. Okay, fuck yeah. Mutual beneficial exchanges here. So the correct response to people pleasing isn't to become a user, right? It's not to, some people get like the pendulum swings too far back and left and right. Like, people are like, oh, well, I got done dirty, so now I'm just gonna fuck the whole world over. People like that, like that's really immature. Well, now you're like, well, you know what? I used to overgive, so now the correct response is to get reciprocal, give and take. So you're looking for more balanced things where, and it's not necessarily like you giving to everything and reducing it. It's picking and choosing what receives your attention and what doesn't. The Six of Pentacles isn't about equally giving to everything. It's about picking what matters and what doesn't matter. So right now, this is the challenge, is figuring out what's important and what's not. To me, my channel is important. Getting my businesses and everything is important to me. But also, I need to balance in my own personal health. I need to figure out how to get my ass back into the gym. I need to figure out how to make my doctor stop getting on my ass about this weight. And also, just for my own better, happy life. Ooh, King of Pentacles and the Emperor here. So yeah, I feel like this is your divine masculine inside of you, because we all have divine masculine, divine feminine energy. Like, the more you focus on like this balanced give and take here, it's going to bring in more money, and it's going to make you feel more in charge, more in control of your environment, of your life. Because the Emperor was in reverse earlier. So this is going to improve your relationship with other people as well. Just my opinion. And then we have the Chariot and the Page of Cups in reverse. So, I feel like right now, this is a sign that like maybe you are not in the mood to really be around a bunch of people. This is giving me, you need to really, sorry, not sorry. Like, yeah, that's the kind of energy that you're giving. You're going to be given the King of Wands in reverse and the Sun. Ooh, some people are going to be like, you're an asshole. You're going to be rubbing people the wrong way. But there's only the people who wanted to take from you. Like, they saw you as the sun, the source of energy. Well, bitch, now it's time for you to like be your own source of energy. I can't fuel the whole fucking cosmos. Yeah. And so there's not a Wands energy. There's some type of creative spark here that you're gonna like really develop. You're gonna almost feel like you're gonna have like a method of treating people, conducting yourself. The Strength card in reverse. Oh goodness, this could be a Leo. Leo energy is heavy in this reading. Someone could be very immature. Someone could be very threatened by your attitude with the Strength in reverse. Someone could be... I'll drink real quick. Someone could be very threatened by your very existence, honestly. Like, you got some really good ideas. The Ten of Pentacles. Family, legacy. But I feel like you're really focused on yourself. You're really focused on paying attention to what habits that you need to take, what habits you need to kick, and really going for it here. And the Knight of Cups in reverse, yeah. Your advice is to also... Knight of Cups in reverse. That's interesting. It's not be so available, maybe, or not to be so moody. The Knight of Cups in reverse. This is someone who could be a little moody. You could be careful. Watch out for people who love bomb. People who fake the intensity. What was that? It was love needs consistency over intensity. So, you know, it doesn't really matter how intense that love is. If it's not consistent, you know what I mean? It's not healthy. You need to feel safe. Love feels like safety, not always intense. I've been learning that myself. And that comes with time, of course. That comes with time. And with this exhaustion here now, patience and the Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel like you have a lot of compassion for people. Like you really try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. And that should be kind of like getting you stuck too, because everybody, here's the thing, they know what the fuck they did, right? They know what they did. Like, I'm telling you, that is a new way of thinking for me now, is they know what they did. Like, they did it on purpose. Like, they did it on purpose. And there's no need for you to try to justify it. There's no need for you to try to, you know, make excuses for people and their bad behaviors or their mistakes. Accept it. And with patience, you know, just observe. I feel like you've just been observing people's behaviors here. Ooh. So some people here feel like you are definitely 1616. This transformation here. This is a tower moment in people's lives. Is seeing you glow up like this. And it's got some people really in their heads. And I feel like you have this exhaustion. You shit, yeah. Oh my God, people feel like they made the wrong decision. They feel like they're not, like, why aren't I ascending like Gemini is? How come I don't get to be in the same space? And like, they're just talking mad shit, bro. And like, they just really, really, really are envious. I hate to say it. Your existence now is more peaceful, it's blissful. Some of you all could be looking at purchasing properties. I just saw like this big white house. I don't know. It's just like someone could be looking at different properties and shit. Or thinking about growing a family out in the suburbs or some shit. Yeah, some people are really admiring you, but it's exhausting trying to create all of this. Yeah, you have to be patient. Moment to moment. It's almost like people's opinions of you and like your opinions, it's like everything, it's like it flips moment to moment. Like everything has just been so up and down, left and right. 1 minute it's like, I'm cool on that person. Then it's like maybe, and then it's like, I don't know. It's like it's always a back and forth. It's very exhausting. Yeah, it's very exhausting. 7 of Cups, exactly. Yeah, existence here, because you're still choosing exactly what you want your manifestations to look like. That's part of the challenge, is that you haven't really locked in 100% on your destiny. Because it's here. Heaven is here if you want it. But it's like, what do you want? Do you want the career, or do you want the family and the kids? Do you want the career and the family with kids? We got a 2-for-1 combo going on right now. Or also, you know, it's like the server keeps coming back to check at the table when you're just like, oh, we need more men at the menu. But it's like, you know, sooner or later, you have to... You're getting there. You're getting there. Consciousness. You're just someone who wants to make sure that you make the best decision. You're very, not pragmatic, but you're very deliberate. Like you're very intentional. That's part of your, you know, shtick, I guess, as a Gemini. You guys are very, very, very intentional. And your communication is on point. But it's also hard for you to have, like, I'm getting like this, true identity, because you are interested in so many different things. You're so versatile. You're so mutable. It's almost like you're an enigma, which is cool, but also it's also terrifying, because how do you ground something that's always changing? How do you ever feel grounded? Like, where is your sense of security? Like, where is your safety? Where is your secure space if you're always moving? Home is where the heart is. So it's with you. So that's why you've been called to, something here is, the cycle here did not end. Ten of Wands. The never-ending cycle, okay. Seven of Pentacles here. Seven of Pentacles again, okay. Consciousness, the advice, the Knight of Wands. So, part of your advice here is to look back at it. No, really, what's the word I'm looking for here? Reflect. There we go. Reflect on investments that you've made with people. Reflect on your relationships with other people, and truly, and like, very objectively, what relationships matter to you. The Three of Cups and the Judgment here again. Yeah. It's time to make judgment calls on certain people. It's time to walk away from situations and free yourself from low vibrational people who basically just complain all the time about how much their life sucks. Because you have way better things to do. You have much more high vibrational. Yeah, boom. Success. Victory. Like, you're destined for success here. And, there's an innocence here at the bottom of the deck here. So, I feel like people see you as maybe like someone who could be very innocent, or maybe you have a very innocent mind. Like, you don't think people are like up to no good, when they could just be plotting, like, I don't know, just devious things against you. And that is beautiful, because you're someone who truly lives moment to moment. Like, overall, like, you are someone who lives moment to moment. Your interactions, your feelings, they are moment to moment, which is great and all for someone who is an enigma such as yourself. But when you really want to anchor into like your core identity, and you look at existence here, you're going to find that if you struggle, remind yourself of what are the things that you have always paid attention to. What are the things that you've always, no matter what, you always come back to. I may not be the most fashionable, but I always come back to, like, my athletic leisure kind of fits. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just saying, I'm not saying for me, I'm just saying, I may not like this kind of ice cream, but I always go back to this one. Like, what is your true, authentic self? Because the more you find your authentic self, and the more you live with like sincerity, because don't get me wrong, like, there's all a bit of, we have to put a little bit of a mask on every time we go into the world. Like, hey, how you doing? Come on. But sometimes, there's the person who, I was at the grocery store the other day, and like for the snowstorm, and the lady next to me, she was just talking at the self scan. I was like, yeah, I'm just over here. She's like, oh my God, that chicken smells so good. I'm like, thanks, thank you. It's just like, oh my God. Like, but I was polite. But at that time, did I want to talk to somebody that you scanned? No, I did not. So I had to put a little mask on. I'm not going to be like, what, stop talking to me. I'm trying to check out my stuff. That's a little too much, right? So I was just like, yeah, I kept it up. But also I was very short with it. You know how to do it. Anyway, let's go ahead and just pull some of the angels here, because, let's get some angel numbers here to help with the advice. Because I really feel like your advice for this reading is to really focus on your projects, focus on your passions, focus on healing and not overextending here, and not being so moody, like, not moody, but like you don't have to be everyone's best friend right now. Like, you can really just kind of pull back some of that and just kind of like really focus on you and like let the people around you, not that you don't love them, but just kind of like, you don't really have to be everybody's best friend. This isn't RuPaul's best friend race, you know. This is life. Transformation. Ooh, 5. This is strong because it's a single digit. I don't know. Change is happening and your task is to accept it. This transformation will bring you fortune and abundance, aligning with your true soul's calling, and you're realizing your potential. Boom. So yeah, like, you are going through a transformation, and transformations are uncomfortable, okay? Because they stretch you out of your comfort zone. So it's okay, and it's going to feel tiring. I'd rather wake up tired knowing that I'm heading towards a place where I get to bless those around me and I get to live in my most abundant life. You have to wake up a little bit early. Like, think about the people who like make movies, right? They probably sleep 3 to 4 hours. They're like, oh, I got like 4 hours of sleep. But yeah, it's worth it because you fucking made like some really cool ass movie. So, and it's not forever. You know, you make the movie, let's say it takes 6 weeks to shoot whatever. I don't fucking know. I'm just talking. 6 weeks of just 4 hours of sleep, and then the whole rest of the year you get to sleep with 20 mil. Yeah, I'll take that. Sign me up. Ooh, look at this. 5, 55, 5. Damn. Okay, so this is a theme. Be grateful. Yeah. Stop dwelling on problems you cannot solve or situations that bring you down. Embrace gratitude and reciprocity for what life offers, and you will align with your soul's desires. There we go with alignment again. I'm telling you, this is on. And then he said what? Reciprocity. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah. This is definitely for you, Gemini. Definitely for you. And I'm like, this is, I love when the confirmations be confirmation for me. Like, it just really, yeah. Okay. Last one. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe for me, please. Do not forget to leave a comment on the way out. Let me know how this video resonated with you. And yeah, okay, one more. Ooh, 9. Take action. I love this reading, guys. This is a really good one. The angels will, it says the angels want you to know that, this font is irritating. The angels want you to know that now is the best time to take action on something specific. Even if it seems impossible, remember that the universe is working behind the scenes to support you. So your advice is to take action. The challenges has been, you know, the gratefulness, dwelling on problems here. But you know what? You're so blessed, and the transformation is already occurring. So it's like you're already in the dishwasher getting clean. No need to worry about how long it takes. You're going to be clean. Yeah, we're going to use that analogy. We're going to leave it right there. But my third eye is pinging. So this was a good reading, y'all. I really enjoyed this one. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for all of the comments. Let me tell you something. I love going through my comments and interacting and reading with you guys. They really have been so, like, kind lately. And I've been in a really kind of like, stuck in the house the last couple of days, like, ugh. And then, like, I wake up and I see all the beautiful words and messages from the people watching my videos, and it makes me feel like this is exactly what I need to be doing. You know what I mean? Like, this is truly been a very, very, very blessed part of my journey here with my spiritual awakening and whatnot, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. You know, Gemini videos were like one of the very first videos to ever really take off, and I just really appreciate you guys for all that you have done in my community, our community. I'm sorry, I'm being a little possessive right now. Our community, And yeah, so with that being said, just thank you guys so much. I am so grateful for you all. That's something I got to work on too, is remembering the bright side. So even if your video doesn't get 20,000 Ks in 10 hours, it doesn't mean that you failed. It's really just doing it consistently, not intensity, time after time. Well, that's all I got for you all today. As always, I love you, and until next time, drink water, be safe, and peace.